You can read a whole car repair manual and it's still ASMR for me. I got you. You may be wondering what a blown engine means and how you can handle the problem. A blown engine is one that's severely damaged and needs comprehensive repairs and replacement. Usually, the damage includes damage to a majority of engine parts, including a cracked engine block, snapped timing belt, defective intake, and exhaust valves. Alright, chat. Let's go. It may be difficult to know when your car engine is blown, unless you're a car mechanic. Some warning signs can help you tell if you have a blown engine. However, noticing one or more signs doesn't necessarily mean your engine is blown. Blue smoke flowing from your car's tailpipe can be an indicator you've had your car engine blow up. It's a sign that raw engine oil is dumped into the combustion chamber. If you notice white clouds emanating from the exhaust pipe, it may imply engine coolant is entering the combustion chamber. When you're driving and hear engine noises, it's a good sign of a defect commonly triggered by worn bearings or shattered engine parts. A knocking noise may imply a blown engine. An engine that's failed to start could mean multiple issues, including a blown engine. It could also be anything from overheating, impromptu timing, or overheating to a broken engine part. The inside of your car engine features sealed oil and cooling systems in separate sections. If you find coolant in the engine oil or engine oil in your coolant, it may be a sign of a blown engine. Repairing a blown engine will depend on the extent of the damage. It's possible to fix minimal problems, such as a broken head gasket, piston, or timing belt. However, some defects are overwhelming to repair. An engine replacement may be the only option. The best solution for dealing with engine trouble is looking for a specialist to fix it for you. I hope that helps. I'm just your car mechanic. Mr. Red Ghost, thank you so much for the galaxy. Thank you so much. Very kind of you. Thank you for the support. Thank you. I hope I helped fix your car. Do you need help fixing any other parts of your car? Brake pads are part of the braking systems of your car, and as such, are safety critical. For this reason, all work must be carried out with the utmost care, and by persons competent to do so. This step-by-step is a generic process and won't be suitable for cars that require a more specialized brake pad replacement. If you're unsure, seek the help of a professional. Step 1. Check your brake fluid. Before starting this job, take the cap off the brake fluid reservoir to give the pressure you create in the system during the process somewhere to escape. Put some cloth or a rag around the reservoir to catch any fluid that may escape during the process. Thank you guys for the combos. Thank you. Brake fluid can remove paint from the surface under the bonnet, if not removed. Step 2. Remove your wheel. To access the brake pads, you'll need to remove the wheel first. Ensure your vehicle is on a flat surface. Apply the handbrake, and if possible, shock the wheels to prevent the vehicle from moving when being raised. Slacken the wheel nuts while your car is on the ground. Then raise your car with a jack using your vehicle's manufacturer's recommended jacking points. See your vehicle handbook for the location of these. Place axle stands onto the vehicle for extra support. Yeah, you should be taking notes. You can now unscrew the wheel nuts or bolts and remove the wheel. Always inspect the wheel nuts or bolts to check they are good and in clean condition. Any corrosion should be removed with a wire brush. Blue Moonrise, hello, welcome in. Step 3. Remove the old filter. Next, you'll need to undo the guide pin bolt to remove the caliper. These bolts align the caliper to the brake disc. You can undo the guide pin bolt by holding it with a spanner or a socket wrench and unscrewing. Hello, Mute. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Next, unbolt the caliper and swing them free. Don't leave the caliper hanging, as this will put strain on the brake line. Instead, use ties or a bungee cable to hang it safely. Step 4. Remove the brake pads. With the caliper out the way, you can remove any clips that may be holding the brake pads in place and remove them from the caliper carrier. Step 5. Check the brake disc. Inspect the condition of your brake discs. You should check for warping, excessive wear, and tear, such as grooves or scoring, uneven wear, and check against the manufacturer's minimum thickness specification. Always fish in pairs. Your model's great. Thank you so much. Thank you. Step 6. Prepare the brake pads. Before you fit the brake pads, clean any corrosion off the caliper carrier and its sides with a wire brush. Check the placement of the wear sensors to ensure they are in correct position for your vehicle. Step 7. Fit the brake pads. Fit the new brake pads into the caliper carrier, making sure that the pad can move freely back and forth and the friction material is facing the brake disc. Step 8. Refit the brake calipers. Then unite and refit the brake caliper. And take notice of any torque settings required to ensure they are tightened correctly. You may need to push the caliper piston back into its cylinder to fit the new, thicker brake pad. This may cause the fluid to rise to above the maximum level in the reservoir. This is the purpose of the cloth around it, to catch any excess. Galatube, hi, welcome. You learning how to do my job in here? We're trying our best. Gosh, there's so many more steps. We're learning how to repair a car. I've lost my place. Where was I? I think I'm on step 9. Test the brake pads. When you've done both sides, press the brake pedal a few times to bring the brake pads up to the disc. Then check the top. Up the brake and top up the brake fluid level if necessary, removing the cloth and any excess fluid that may have escaped. Do a final check the fluid reservoir level after the brake test. First time being an ASMR stream, welcome in. I hope you're excited to learn about car repairs, because that's what we're doing. Step 10, refit the wheel. We're almost there. You're doing great. Your car is almost fixed. Before refitting, make sure that the surface of the wheel and hub are clean and free of any corrosion. You can use the wire brush to do so. With the new brake pads fitted, you can now place your wheel back on the hub and secure the wheel bolts. Tighten the wheel using a wheel brace or wrench so that it can be rotated to ensure that it is located correctly. Remove the axle stands and lower the jack. Then, once your vehicle is back on the ground, tighten the wheel nuts or bolts fully and replace the wheel cover. It is advisable to use a torque wrench to ensure that the wheel is tightened to the correct setting. Step 11, final step everyone, drive and bedding in. When driving the vehicle for the first time following the brake pad replacement, the pedal may feel different. It could feel spongier than before. This is the new friction material coming into contact with the brake disc. It is vital to bed in a new set of brakes by carefully applying the brakes for the first 100 miles. And you should avoid any heavy braking during this time. Bedding will ensure the brake pads operate correctly and last appropriately. Enjoy your new brake pads. I hope you enjoyed your lesson.